Hi children, good morning. Welcome to our next class. In last class, you learned about the functions of blood, types of blood cells and blood vessels. You learned, right? In today's class, we'll see the structure of heart. What are the different parts present in the heart and how they are helping to transport the blood. This all you are going to learn. So as we are in the transportation of animals and plants lesson, and you are going to learn about the structure of heart. Okay, your heart is located in chest part and covered lies in between the two lungs. Okay, and slightly lower part of your heart slightly turned towards left side, and the size of your heart is equal to your fist. Okay, so now we will see the structure of heart. So in today's class we are going to learn about structure of heart. How many chambers are there in human heart and what are their names, we'll see now. Generally heart means, immediately we'll remember a diagram like this. This type of diagram we will remember heart means, right? But when we see in textbooks and your real heart, so that picture or that diagram will not be in this shape. So the heart diagram, heart is lower part of heart is slightly turned towards the left side, we discussed, right? But in this diagram it's not seen in such a way. So it will be like this. The upper part will be in the same way, what we know the heart diagram, same way, but the lower part slightly turned towards the left, slightly turned towards left side. Okay, and from the middle of here to upper two chambers, lower two chambers will be, from the middle of this a wall will come like this. This wall is known as septum. This is known as, this wall is septum. This is right auricle. This is right side. So it will call it as right auricle, or auricle is also known as, we can also say the auricle as atrium. Atrium or the auricle, both are same. So this is located at the right side. We can call it as right auricle or right atrium. And this is located at left side. We can call it as left auricle or left atrium. And this one is right ventricle. It's located in the right side. So we can call it as right ventricle. Right ventricle. And this is left ventricle. Left ventricle. And from middle of the auricle to the ventricle, a line is present, the wall is present, which separates the right side parts to the left side part. So this wall is known as septum. It's present between auricles and ventricles. So auriculo, where the wall is present between two auricles, that is auricular septum. Where the wall is present, where the septum is present between the ventricles, that's known as ventricular septum. Okay, septum means the wall which is separating. So here only two chambers are able to see, but humans have four chambered heart. So here some more valves. The valve is present between the right auricle and the left auricle. Again valve is present. Some valves are present between right auricle and the left auricle. Now we are clearly able to see four chambered heart. First chamber, second chamber, third chamber and fourth chamber. And now above this a T-shaped valve is present. A T-shaped valve comes up to the right ventricle. T-shaped valve present up to the right ventricle. This is known as pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery. Yesterday we discussed generally arteries means they carry pure blood, but exception is pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery carries impure blood. From where to where? From right ventricle to the lungs. Pulmonary artery will take the impure blood. Okay. So above each auricle, two openings are present. Two openings are present in each auricle, and even this side also two openings are present in each auricle. So this opening is known as superior vena cava. Superior vena cava means from top parts like head, eyes, nose, what all the above parts, from there the blood is collected. The impure blood is collected by superior vena cava. And the another valve is inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava. So this inferior vena cava collects the blood from lower parts of the body. Superior vena cava is collecting blood from upper parts of the body, whereas inferior vena cava is collecting from lower parts of the body. So now clearly listen. Human heart has four chambers. The upper two chambers are known as auricles or atrium. The lower two chambers are ventricles. When the right side chamber is known as right auricle, the left side chamber is left auricle. The down two chambers are, the right side chamber is right ventricle, the left side chamber is left ventricle. Like that four chambers are present in human heart. In mammal's heart, four chambered heart we have. And then now the T-shaped part, the T-shape, to understand you and to draw easily, I am giving these shapes. So the T-shaped valve which is coming from up to the left ventricle, this is known as pulmonary artery. So pulmonary artery carries impure blood from right ventricle to the lungs. Okay. And here every auricle have two openings. The upper opening in right auricle known as superior vena cava. It collects the blood from upper parts of the body. And the down valve is known as, the down opening is known as inferior vena cava, which collects the blood from lower parts of the body. Okay. And now an ulta question mark. Question mark will be like this, no? Now ulta question mark. You draw an ulta question mark here. Ulta question mark up to the left ventricle. An ulta question mark up to the left ventricle. Fine. This is known as aorta. the main blood vessel. From this, the blood goes to the arteries. You learned about the arteries, which carries pure blood to each and every part of the body. You learned. So aorta is the largest artery. The main largest blood vessel in the body is aorta. From this, the arteries carries the pure blood to different parts of the body. And here, right auricle have two openings. Left auricle also have two openings, right? So these two openings are known as pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein. Generally, veins means the blood vessels which carry impure blood from different parts of the body to heart. But here pulmonary means it will not carry impure. It carries pure blood. It carries pure blood. So this is the structure of human heart and the different chambers present in it. Now we will see how it works out. Okay. So the pulmonary artery carrying impure blood. The pulmonary vein is carrying pure blood. From lungs to left auricle, it's bringing the pure blood. So understood, children? One more time clearly. Now you can draw like this. Yes. Human heart have four chambers. Upper two are known as auricles or atrium. Don't get confused. Atrium or auricle. Any you can use the word right atrium or right auricle. This is lies in the left side, so left auricle or left atrium. And the down two chambers are ventricle. When it is right side, right ventricle. When it is left side, left ventricle. And the T-shaped blood vessel which is coming known as pulmonary artery. And then two openings in the auricles. Front opening, the upper opening is superior vena cava, the lower opening is inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava collect the blood from upper parts of the body and inferior vena cava collects the blood from lower parts of the body. And between separating the one chamber to another chamber, walls are present. These walls are known as septum. The wall which is present between two auricles, this is known as auricular septum. The wall which is present between two ventricles known as ventricular septum. What we call ventricular septum. The wall which is present between one ventricle to the right side ventricle and the right side auricle. The wall which is present between right ventricle to the right auricle is known as right auriculoventricular septum. Both the names combining, that's it. Right because it's present in the right side. Right auriculoventricular septum. The wall which is present in the left side between auricle and ventricle, that's known as left auriculoventricular septum. This is left auriculoventricular septum. Okay. Now we'll study the movement of blood. From where to where the blood moves in this structure we'll see. Now we'll see the flow of blood in heart. Okay, as you know, superior vena cava From this blood vessel, it's collecting deoxygenated blood. That means impure blood. The blood which has carbon dioxide. That is collected into right auricle. So the deoxygenated blood reach to the right auricle. When right auricle contracts, it pushes the blood into the right ventricle. When right auricle contracting, it pushes the blood into the right ventricle. Okay. So in the right ventricle, the impure blood pass through the pulmonary artery. With the help of pulmonary artery, the deoxygenated blood or the impure blood goes to the lungs. And you know that the blood gets purified in lungs. So exchange of gases takes place in the alveoli, and pure blood with the help of from lungs, the pure blood will come back to the left auricle. With the help of pulmonary vein, from lungs, the pure blood or the oxygenated blood, that means the blood which has oxygen, will come to the left auricle. When left auricle contracts, it pushes the blood into the left ventricle. Then when it is contracting, it gets expand. Ventricle gets expand and receive the blood from left auricle. So from here, from left ventricle, the pure blood, the oxygenated blood enters into the aorta. So aorta is the largest blood vessel. Later it redivides and send the pure blood into different parts of the body, into different tissues and cells of the body. There it utilizes and again collect the impure blood by superior vena cava, and inferior vena cava comes to the right auricle. When right auricle contracts, this ventricle gets expands and pushes the blood into right ventricle. From the right ventricle through the pulmonary artery goes to the lungs. In the lungs, blood gets purified. The purified blood, oxygenated blood reaches to the left auricle by pulmonary vein. When the left auricle contracts, it pushes the blood into the left ventricle. From the left ventricle, it passes to the pure blood, pass to the aorta, the largest blood vessel, and from here goes to the arteries through different cells and tissues of the body. So this is the flow of blood. It continuously goes on in our body. And our heart is made up of by a special muscles known as cardiac muscles. With the help of cardiac muscles, the heart is working continuously. It's a rhythmic, it's a cyclic process. Starts from here and goes up to here, from there again coming back. It's a rhythmic process. It makes some sound when it contracts and expands. One contraction, lub sound. One expansion, dub sound. So it gives a lub dub sound. When it is contracting and relaxing, it's making a sound known as lub-dub sound. One contraction and one expansion together known as one heartbeat. What we call heartbeat. Because of this cardiac muscles, without feeling tired, entire our life, our heart is working until unless the heart do not work, the person goes for death. Okay, so without tiredness, the heart is, as soon as you take birth to till our death, our heart is continuously working, pumping the blood. So these muscles are helping to do that function, cardiac muscles are. with the process of contraction and expansion. And this sound, when it is contracting and expanding, it gives a sound, lub-dub sound. Doctors will hear this sound by using stethoscope. By using stethoscope, they will listen this sound. And one contraction, one expansion together called as one heartbeat. And this stethoscope you can prepare in your home and try to do that with all waste materials only. You can make the stethoscope. Take a funnel. In every home we'll use the funnel. Generally take this funnel and tie this funnel mouth with a rubber band. Spread a rubber band, a rubber sheet, and tie the rubber sheet with a rubber band without moving tightly. You arrange a rubber sheet here, rubber sheet to the funnel, and the end of the funnel, the stem of this funnel, you insert one rubber tube, 1 meter long rubber tube insert to the stem of funnel. Now this funnel where you tied the rubber, spreaded the rubber sheet, that funnel you keep near your heart, in chest part, little left side, keep that funnel, and the other end of the rubber tube keep it in your ears, and you can really feel so happy by listening the sound of lub-dub. That's one contraction and one expansion, means one heartbeat of your body. Okay, so it's a wonder by knowing the working mechanism of our heart. So your homework, children, draw the diagram of structure of heart and label all the parts clearly and write in your own words from where to where the blood flows. So this is your today's homework, children. Do it, take a pic and send me. Thank you.